TikTok is absolutely filled with content. Every day, people put up literally millions of videos. And if they're gonna have content moderation practices, since there are types of content you can't have on Twitch, somebody is going to have to watch the videos that are uploaded and decide if they deserve to be there. And take a look at the toll that it takes on certain people when that's their job. In Africa, some of these content moderators earn under $3 an hour and receive fewer breaks than their American equivalents while reviewing extremely graphic content. And we cannot stress enough that when they say extremely graphic, they mean extremely graphic. Business Insider talked to 9 current and former moderators in Africa. They say that they experience severe psychological distress. Here is some of why. Amani is a content moderator in Morocco, saw a young man throw a cat into the air before impaling it on a sword. She said, "I love cats. I'd never imagined I'd see such a scene in real life. It's not a movie, it's not a joke, it's real." Goes on to say, "I created a wall between my job and my life. I didn't think about my job outside my shift. I had a baby to take care of." But she says, and others say, that they have to view suicides, child abuse. One said they were haunted by a video of an old man being attacked with an axe and another of a firearm suicide. All of these being uploaded to TikTok. And obviously they have to be weeded out. It would be worse to leave these things up. You don't want anyone to view it. But the idea that an individual human has to, and then that they would be so mistreated that their work, their psychologically draining, grueling work would be valued at less than $3 an hour, Jessica. That is absolutely brutal.
Yeah. Just insane that this is a job that we have to have people do and that this is what they're seeing. Just what a terribly sick society we are. I can't even imagine having to watch the video of the cat get impaled with a sword. But imagine being the person who flags that content, right? This could have come up on someone's TikTok feed, where they see it and they report it for what they see, because sometimes this stuff is not caught by the initial, like they scrape, I'm sure, all of the text that they have because they use voice to text technology where they will transcribe everything that was said in the TikTok video. And then they have computers read the text for, flags of words like, I don't know, like I've gotten flagged for saying the word bomb when I'm, doing a TikTok about US intervention in the past. But also there have been so many videos that I've seen on my feed that slip through the cracks, but are not as nearly as bad as this. And I think it's good that we know just how bad it gets and what these people have to do, because it questions, how much should we be relying on technology and engaging in social media in this way and just like uploading all of these videos. Like, people will do so many terrible things to get views on the internet. And obviously this is stuff that not a lot of people want to see. And to pay them this low for doing that work to make sure nobody else sees these awful things and they have to watch them all day long. It's also a problem that this is a multinational corporation that's skirting a lot of labor laws wherever they're working. And I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up outsourcing some of their content moderation to another country. Where now they're viewing.
And to be clear, this is already outsourced inside of the countries. They're not technically TikTok employees, but that's what their job is. We know this sort of BS from the American context. Why not just outsource it to whichever country on the entire face of the earth has the least labor protections, basically. That's the world, conservatives here would love to have. Anyway, this is compounded by the fact that in a lot of these countries, there's massive stigma against getting therapy and help for the emotional toll of that. America is getting a little bit better in not stigmatizing mental health care, but even we have a long distance to go. Actually, John Oliver just had a great episode about that not too long ago. The final thing I want to say about this is I occasionally put up clips of the damage report on TikTok at the damage report. But I know you put up a lot more content. So just in the future, Jessica, if you could be a little bit more cautious about the type of your content that you force these moderators to look at, that would be kind. Thank you.
The poor teenage boys doing the moderation in the United States are quite upset at my Things Men Do That Annoy Women series. I get those taken down a lot.
Do you really?
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah, the true snowflakes, men who don't want to be reminded of their advantages.
I thought I was doing the worst stuff on that app. Apparently not.
Exactly.